Okay. Are you ready for my adult writing? For me to do the adult writing at the bottom?
No.
No? You're still writing more? Okay.
I'm gonna write all the way to this line.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, try hard.
I'm gonna write every single thing about dogs that I know.
That you can remember. On. And then you're writing Halloween. Where were you going to find the word Halloween?
In your folder.
Do you know where it's at? Have you found it?
Yeah, it's right here. But I have a problem. There's a capital.
That's a problem. That's a good notice that you have. So why do you say that that's a problem, Lexi?
Because all sentences have capitals. I already used the capital.
You already used the capital at the beginning? Okay, and you know that we're not supposed to really use capitals in the middle of our words, but because this is the name of a holiday, we can actually use the capital on that one, okay? So you are okay. I'm glad that you noticed that. We'll have to share that with the class in a second.
Okay.
Could you add some labels to your illustrations since we're still writing? And would you add a little bit more? Maybe some labels or maybe even another sentence of what happened at the dentist?
I'm already finished.
You're already all the way finished? Well, I want you to add a few labels or at least something else that you can add to your...
Do you want to say something else or?
No.
How about and I? That's critters. Eat.
They ate worms, so I wish I knew what a squid ate. We have to conduct some research to figure out what a squid eats.
Is there anything else that you know about squids that you can share with us? If you don't know what they eat, then that's okay, but do you have anything else you can share with us about squids? Do you know how many tentacles they have?
Did they, or when they're scared, they leave like black smoke, so the predator underwater that's bothering them, I think they're just out of it now.
Just a second. So when they see a predator, they have
Did you finish writing? Can I add my adult writing now? Are you ready for me to write my adult writing?
Sure.
Sure. Were you done? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you wrote oops, this marker is a little on the dry side. Was this yours, Ledger? Okay, let me grab another one. You don't know?
It's okay if you borrow mine. It's okay if you borrow.
Well, I just borrowed another color. Okay, so you wrote I, and you knew the word I already, so we didn't have to do anything with that. And then for the word went, you actually heard
Old sound.
almost all the sounds. You heard the whoop, the n, and the t. I went to, you knew the word to, and then we decided we didn't actually want to use the word to, so we crossed it out. I went trick-or-treating. So for trick-or-treating, that's a tough word, and you heard so many sounds in there. Trick or treating. Let's see what sounds you heard. I went trick. So you heard the t and the R and the K, the K sound at the end, trick. Or, and then on or you heard the I went trick or treating. For trick or treating you heard the T, the and the G. And do you see something at the end of this word? Do you see ing? What could have helped you write that word before? Do we have a crown that could have helped us with that? The ing crown? Could that have helped us in here? Trick or treating, like the king of ing. Trick or treating on, and then you knew where to find the word on the word wall. And then Halloween. We used Halloween from our vocabulary words. Halloween. And do you know what goes at the end of a sentence when we're done?
A period.
A period. Yay.
I'm going to put a period right now.
Oh, I'm so excited that you're going to do that. What do you think, Ledger? Do you have any more ideas? Do you need some help with ideas? Could we ask our friends if they can help us? Do you want to ask our friends? Mason, since you're finished, could you come and help us over here? Ledger needs some ideas. He wants to write more. He's writing about dogs, and he says dogs are animals and make a good pet. Do you know anything else about dogs that you could help him with? What else do we know about dogs?
Them eat a lot.
They eat a lot? Is that true? Do they eat a lot?
My dog doesn't eat
Your
a
dog
lot.
doesn't eat a lot? But what do they eat? Do you know?
Dog food.
They eat dog food? Could we write that? Thank you, Mason. Think about what else you could write to your story since you're so done. Do you think you can add something else just like we did with Ledger? Okay, try to add something else.
I want to do on a different page because I already did on that page.
You can still write at the bottom. What else happened at the dentist?
I'm just sneaking for my yellow. My yellow just sneaks deeper, but my yellow been broke. My yellow crayon's broken. I know. My mom making pancakes and they were
They have 8 tentacles. Is that another sentence? Or just adding to the
My block is hiding too. I have cooking.
You can always add more details to your story or to your pictures or labels. Mason.
A bee, a bumble. I was a bumblebee. So
For Halloween?
yeah. So I had yellow.
Oh, I love that
one.
you're adding those details to your. I can really tell you're a bumblebee.
Yeah.
Okay, and they eat. What do they eat?
Dog food.
Dog food.
Yeah, just for Hey, give me this harness, Delgado. But what's that for?
It's just a microphone. So dog food. Do you need help with that word, or are you good? Food. Can you add more details to your story for a few more minutes? We just have a few more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna go back to share. So they eat dog food.
I at least have to add 2 more things.
Okay, so let me go ahead and see what you've gotten so far because we're about to clean up. So dogs are animals. You knew the word dog. And you even remembered to start with a capital at the beginning of your sentence. So dogs. Do you hear anything else at the end of dogs? Yes. So you got the first part of dog. Dogs are. You almost got all that word. You got the A and the R. Animals. Let's see how many sounds you got in the word animals. Go ahead and sit down, Mason. Animals. So for animals, you heard the A, the N, the M, and then it does kind of sound like an O in there, right? So you heard that sound, and then you even heard that S at the end. Are animals, and you knew the word and. Make. So for the word make, you heard the the K sound. And how'd you know the word good? Where'd you learn that? You just knew it? So you got all the sounds for the word good. That's so impressive. Pets. They make good pets. So for pets, you heard the P, the T. And, you knew the word and. They. Look at this. You remember that the TH says, like in the word the, right? Like in the word the. Did that word help you maybe with that? Or did you just figure it out? So they eat. And for the word eat, you do hear that E at the beginning. And you wouldn't know that there's an A there because A is tricky. But then you heard the T at the end. You knew the word dog already. And for food, you heard the F and a D. And we just end it with a sentence. So let's read what you wrote.
But I want to write more.
You want to write more? Okay, let's read what you wrote, and then you can write more if we have time. Dogs are animals and make good pets. And they eat dog food. You want to add a little bit of color to this so when you share it with your friends, like they can see the picture really well?
I want to add